Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the lecture series of Data Quality Management. Today in this video, we are going to learn about the parsing techniques in data quality, and we know that there are two types of parsing transformation in data quality. One is parser transformation and the other is pattern-based transformation. Now, in the previous video, we have already done the parser transformation using the method called as token-based parsing. Today in this video, we are going to learn about the second method of parser transformation, that is parsing using reference table. Now, if I talk about what is parsing in using reference table, we are very clear about the concept of reference table. So now in this transformation called as parsing using reference table, we are going to use the concept of reference tables to parse the data from a source file to the target file. And one thing I repeat here, that we should always have a pre-created reference table to do such type of parsing in data quality. Now let's begin with the practical here. I open up my folder, and in my folder I'm having one data on which I'm going to apply the parsing technique. So this is the file employee_new. I run this and I can see that it contains 5 columns and 7 rows. So this is the data which is available in my employee_new column, new data set, right? Now what I want to do in this parsing technique, the goal of this parsing technique using reference table is that I want that from the source data, that is employee_new, all the invalid values of the department column should be converted into valid values of the department column and then sent to the target file. All the invalid values of the department column should be converted into valid values of the department column and then converted or sent to the target directory. So for this, I'm going to use a pre-created reference table, that is my department_reference table. I created this reference table using the technique called as empty reference table. Now if I look into this reference table, if I open this reference table, you can see that in this reference table there are 4 invalid columns and 1 valid columns. So all the invalid columns contains the invalid values corresponding to one single valid value. So if I use the concept of parsing using reference table, what will happen? In the department column, all the invalid values, if exist, they will be converted into valid values and then sent to the target file. So this is what I want to do today, right? Now, so starting with my practical, the very first step I'm going to do is to create a mapping. So I just click on my folder, new, and I click on mapping. I'll give a name to my mapping. So it is parse_reference_mapping, just to differentiate that this parsing is created using reference table. I click on finish. So you can see this parse_reference mapping has been created under the mapping icon, and this is the ID of the mapping. Now the very first step is to load the data. So I bring the source data employee_new onto the mapping. I bring this data into the read mode because I don't want to make any changes. I click on OK. Right, now here this is your source data. Next step is to use the transformation, that is the parser transformation. I click on add transformation and here I type parser to get the desired output. Click on OK, and the concept type which I'm going to use is token parser. I click on finish. I get this icon. Now the very first step is to connect your source data with the parser transformation. As I only want to work here on the department column, so what I will do is I'll just bring the input of the output of the department column to the input of the parser transformation. So this is connected. Now next step is to configure your transformation. So select your parser, click on properties and go to the strategies. So when you go to strategies, here you will create a new strategy to work on, and here I give a name to my parser underscore table, and I select my input file, so that is department. Then keep everything unchecked. Everything is unchecked and the delimiter should be space. Next, and click on next. And here you get two options, parse using token set and parse using reference table. So select the second option, that is reference table. Click on next. Now you can select which reference table you want to use to parse the data. So I select on to click on browse and select my reference table. So that is your department underscore reference table. Click on OK. And here I need to choose the option called as replace matches with valid value. So whatever the data is present in the input file, if that data is present in the invalid columns of the reference table, then that data will be converted into valid values of the reference table. Right? Now you need to select the output. I have not created any output board, so I'll click on new and create an output board. Department underscore output, and I click on OK and I click on finish. Right, now I'll use an expression. I click add transformation expression and I click on OK. Connect my EID with the expression. I'll connect my department input department with the expression, and I'll connect my output department which I got from the parser with the expression, right? And I'll click on save. Now I'll debug my expression, run data viewer. So it's running. Now I can see this is the output which I got from the expression. See what is happening. All the valid values are provided as valid values, but all the invalid values, like here for ID 102 ECE, E capital CE is an invalid value in the reference table. It has been converted into valid value in the output file, right? Similarly, your C.S.E was an invalid value in the reference table. It has been converted into valid value using the parser transformation and using the concept of reference table as a strategy. So I hope you understood this. Also, we can apply token sets and reference table parser, both the parser in one single mapping, as I have already created one mapping which I used in the previous video, that is parse using token set, and this is my mapping, parser mapping. Now this mapping was created using the parser which was dividing the full name into first name and last name, and the concept of parser was token set. Here also I can apply a parser using reference table. So I'll just click a parser, select, right? I'll select the token parser, click on finish, right? Now I'll just connect my department input to the department of the parser, right? I'll create a strategy, go to properties, create a strategy, reference table, select your input, right? Next, choose the option parse using reference table, click on next, choose the reference table which you want to apply. So this department underscore reference table, click on OK. Now click on the option replace matches with the valid value, create an output port. So it's department underscore output. OK. Finish. And you can connect the output of your parser with the input column of the expression. But before that, let's connect the department and then connect your department output. Why I'm connecting the input department from the source? Just to differentiate between the input data and the output which we are getting after the parser. I'll save this. I'll just run my expression, run data viewer. And here you can see the output. So this full name was converted into first name and end name using the parser token set, which I just created in the previous video, right? And the department input department invalid values were converted into valid values of the reference table using the second parser which I just created, that is my using the reference table. So as on the whole, I can say that a mapping can create more than one parser transformation just to do multiple tasks. So this is all about your parser transformation using the reference table. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a good day.